As Major League Baseball eyes expansion beyond its current 30 teams, a handful of cities are standing out as serious contenders for a new franchise. In this video, we'll break down the leading candidates, cities with passionate fan bases, growing markets, solid infrastructure, and realistic stadium plans that position them at the forefront of MLB's expansion conversation. We're focusing on the most ready cities right now, based on recent developments, expert insights, and the momentum each market is building behind the scenes. Orlando, Florida is quickly emerging as a top contender for MLB expansion. With nearly 80 million annual tourists and a rapidly growing population, it offers a unique dual market advantage: local fan support plus constant visitor engagement. The Orlando Dreamers expansion group has secured $1.5 billion in equity for team acquisition and another $1 billion for a proposed domed stadium near International Drive, placing it in the heart of the city's tourism hub. Led by entrepreneur Dr. Rick Workman, the group also has strong backing from business and political leaders, earning attention from MLB and Florida lawmakers. The stadium site is strategically chosen for accessibility and year-round use, with renderings already released. While Orlando lacks MLB history and sits close to the Tampa Bay Rays, its financial readiness, infrastructure, and massive market potential make it a compelling choice. If approved, Orlando could become MLB's next big success story, blending tourism, investment, and long-term growth into a true home run. Charlotte, North Carolina is emerging as a viable contender for Major League Baseball expansion. With a booming population, a strong corporate base, and a proven appetite for professional sports, the city checks several key boxes. It's the 21st largest TV market in the U.S., larger than cities like Cincinnati and Cleveland, and supports teams in the NFL, NBA, and MLS, demonstrating a solid foundation for MLB success. Charlotte is also home to major companies like Bank of America and Atrium Health, offering strong potential for sponsorship and long-term financial stability. Geographically, it fills a gap in MLB's southeast footprint, with the nearest team, the Atlanta Braves, over 240 miles away. However, significant challenges remain. Charlotte currently lacks a formal ownership group or a concrete stadium proposal. Truist Field, home of the AAA Knights, seats just over 10,000 and doesn't meet MLB standards. Meanwhile, Raleigh is gaining momentum with a stadium plan backed by billionaire Tom Dundon. Despite these hurdles, Charlotte's fundamentals, market size, economic power, and sports infrastructure remains compelling. With the right leadership and investment, it could quickly become a top-tier MLB destination. Montreal, Canada is one of the most compelling candidates for MLB expansion. As the largest North American city without a team, it offers a sizable market, a rich baseball history, and a passionate fan base. The Montreal Expos built loyal support from 1969 to 2004, and recent Blue Jays exhibition games have drawn over 48,000 fans, showing strong ongoing interest. A new team would also expand MLB's international presence. Montreal's bilingual, multicultural identity makes it a gateway to global audiences and would give Canada a second franchise, boosting league visibility and reach. However, major hurdles remain. Olympic Stadium is closed for renovations until at least 2028 and isn't a long-term option. A new stadium proposal at Peel Basin lacks funding and government approval, leaving the city without a viable venue for now. Though groups like the Montreal Baseball Project have shown interest, there's no formal ownership group or financing in place. Montreal also faces challenges from currency exchange rates, high taxes, and stronger bids from other cities. Still, with its market size, cultural relevance, and baseball tradition, Montreal could become a top expansion city, if it can secure a stadium plan and committed ownership. Nashville, Tennessee has become a leading candidate for MLB expansion, thanks to its rapid growth, strong sports culture, and detailed stadium plans. Already home to the Titans, Predators, and Nashville SC, and the AAA Sounds, who rank among the nation's top in minor league attendance, the city has proven it can support major league sports. Known as Music City, Nashville's tourism and entertainment scene adds national appeal, offering MLB a vibrant, culturally rich market. The expansion effort is led by Music City Baseball, a well-connected group of local leaders and business figures. They've chosen Nashville Stars as the potential team name, honoring the city's Negro League's legacy. Unlike many other markets, Nashville is prepared. Music City Baseball has partnered with Lincoln Property Company to secure a site and plan a privately funded $1.2 billion, 40,000-seat retractable roof stadium near the new Nissan Stadium. The ballpark would anchor a surrounding entertainment district following a modern development model. Challenges remain. MLB must first resolve the A's and Rays stadium situations, and other cities like Salt Lake and Portland are also in the mix. But with its organization, momentum, and market strength, Nashville is arguably the most expansion-ready city in America. Portland, Oregon is a strong contender for Major League Baseball expansion, offering a large, underserved market with a deep passion for sports. The city already supports the NBA's Trailblazers and MLS's Timbers, and its growing population and progressive culture align well with MLB's future direction. The Portland Diamond Project is leading the charge, has political backing from city and state leaders, and a bold $2 billion plan for a 32,000-seat retractable roof stadium at Zedell Yards on the south waterfront. Designed by populists, the ballpark would showcase river and mountain views and anchor a surrounding entertainment district. PDP has a letter of intent for the 33-acre site and could break ground by 2027 if awarded a team. Their proposed jock tax funding model would redirect income taxes from MLB personnel to help finance $800 million in public bonds, with private investment covering the rest. However, Portland still lacks a finalized ownership group, and the funding model remains unproven in Oregon. Site issues such as pollution and seismic risk add further complexity. If these challenges are addressed, Portland's mix of market potential, civic support, and detailed stadium planning makes it one of the most promising and ready MLB expansion destinations. Salt Lake City has rapidly become a leading candidate for Major League Baseball expansion, driven by strong financial support, detailed stadium plans, and rare political and business alignment. With its fast-growing population, thriving sports culture, and location in the Mountain West, a region MLB has yet to reach, the city presents a compelling case for a new franchise. At the center of the effort is the Larry H. Miller Company, former owners of the Utah Jazz and current owners of the Salt Lake Bees. They've committed $3.5 billion to create a mixed-use development anchored by a new MLB stadium in the 100-acre Power District west of downtown. The shovel-ready site is adjacent to major highways and the airport, with plans for housing, retail, entertainment, and green space integrated with public transit. State and city officials have approved nearly $900 million in public funding through rental car taxes and cleared major zoning and development hurdles. The project has broad civic support and is positioned to break ground quickly if a franchise is awarded. While MLB expansion isn't expected until after the next collective bargaining agreement, likely in 2028, Salt Lake City stands out with its readiness, unified leadership, and long-term vision, making it one of the most expansion-ready markets in the country. As MLB moves closer to expansion, 6 cities, Charlotte, Montreal, Nashville, Orlando, Portland, and Salt Lake City, stand out as the most prepared contenders. With strong stadium plans, local support, and financial backing, each is ready to bring fresh energy and new rivalries to the league. While these 6 lead the pack today, the story of MLB expansion is far from over. Many other cities across North America are building their cases and could soon join the conversation. In future videos, I'll dive deep into even more potential markets, exploring what it would truly mean to bring America's pastime to new frontiers. Which city do you think should get a team? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter in the MLB expansion series.
For more content and much more, please click up here to dive into more videos. And thank you so much for watching. Your support is really appreciated. I'm Sports Editor, and I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, Keep loving sports.